Righty, everyone, can you come in, please? Awesome. So today we're going to be learning, we're going to have an introductory lesson to long jump. Just hands up if you've ever done long jump before. Yep, awesome. So we've got a few that have already done long jump, so that's great. For the people that haven't, don't worry, because we're going to learn everything we need to know right here today. I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing, but first we're going to do a bit of a warm-up. So I'm going to run you through that. So can everyone jump on the white line down the end, please? Right out. So we're just going to run through to the end of the white line. Just a quick, nice jog. Yep, we're going to jog back. Lovely, just an easy start. Now we're going to do some high knees up. And when we get to the end, we're going to do some bum kicks on the way back. Nice. Now we're going to do a few jumping jacks, pushing off the one leg. Awesome. And that on the way back. Job Jaden. Side steps facing me. Side steps back to me. And then we're just going to have a few run throughs. So 50%, crank her up to 70, 80 to 90, and then on the way back, get up to 100. Awesome job. Now can everyone line up on the white line for me, please, right here. Right, now everyone should be warm and ready to go. So we're going to go into our first activity, but first we're going to go over a few safety measures we need to take when we're doing long jump. Can anyone tell me something we need to be aware of regarding safety when we're doing long jump?
Sir.
Yes, Jaden.
The rake.
Yes, good one. So the rake, whoever's doing the rake needs to make sure that it's never left in the pit because we don't want anyone jumping on it. And when we're picking the rake up, pick it up with our hands on our feet, okay? That reminds me, Johnny, you were injured, weren't you? Yes. So can you be the raker for today? Awesome job, mate. Thank you very much. So we've covered the rake. Another one is before we jump into the pit, we need to make sure that no one else is in there because we don't want to be jumping all over our classmates. So we need to make sure that we're listening for my call. So I'll always call your name, okay? So if Jaden's going first, I'll call Jaden. And then if Ronald's going second, I'll say Ronald. So Ronald will know when to go. And I'll only say a name when the pit has no one in it and it's been raked so it's ready to go, okay? Is there any questions on the safety? No? Awesome. Rightio, so now we've covered safety, we're going to get into our first activity. So we're going to work our way up to the running long jump, but we're going to start with a standing long jump. So we're going to line ourselves up along this line. We're going to start with 2 feet on the line. We're going to focus on 3 things. We're going to focus on bending our knees into a bit of a quarter squat. So you should be just sitting here like this. You're going to bring your arms up. You're going to swing them back and you're going to push them forward, okay? So you're going to propel yourself forward. So knees bent, arms back, and then a third thing is we're going to push off with 2 legs, bring our arms forward, and we're going to land on 2 feet. So I'll do that again for you. 2 feet, quarter squat, arms forward, back, through, 2 feet. So Jaden, what are the 3 things we have to focus on?
Our 3 things were we were going to squat a quarter way down.
Yep. That's
our arms to propel us forward.
Yep.
And then we're going to land on 2 feet.
Beautiful. Yep. So our legs bent, arms propelling us forward, and we're jumping off 2 feet, landing on 2 feet. So any other questions?
Where do we line up?
Yep. So everyone's going to line up along the white line here, and we're going to space ourselves evenly apart. So we should have 2 hands out to the sides, and we shouldn't be able to touch anyone. So we're a safe distance away, so we're not injuring anyone. Is there any other questions? No? Awesome. So can everyone line themselves up evenly on this line, please? Yep. So we all are safe distance apart. Yep. So when you're ready, you can have a crack at the long jump, focusing on our 3 things. Our bent knees, our arms, and our double-footed landing, okay? Have another crack. Yep, so that's really good, Jaden. You're getting your double foot landing and you're bending your knees, but what's one thing you're not remembering? So have another crack and think about what you're doing. So you're bending your knees. Yep. You're landing on the 2 feet, but what was the third thing that I said to remember? Arms. Beautiful. Right, so we're bringing our arms up like that. We're bringing them back with our knees bent, and we're pushing our leg forward. So your arms are propelling yourself forward, so your arms should be going forward with your body. So give that a crack. Or have another go, your arms aren't quite in sync. So knees bent, arms up, forward, back, and together. So bring them back. Have one more go at it. Knees bent, arms forward, bring them back, and then forward. Beautiful. Good job. Well done. So keep doing that. That was perfect. Awesome job, everyone. Can everyone come in front of me now, please? Everyone bring it in. Right, that was really good. I saw some really good techniques. So the three things, the bent knees into a quarter squat, the two-footed landing, and the arms propel us forward. So it was really good. Some things we need to work on. I saw some people, their arms. We really need to focus on getting our arms going forward, propelling us forward. Because if we're bringing them back, we're creating absolutely no momentum through the jump, okay? So we've got to make sure our arms are pushing us forward and not holding us back. Does that make sense to everyone? Is there any other questions? No? So we're going to go out into that for another couple of minutes, and we're going to keep working on our technique, and I'm just going to keep circling around, and if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay? So everyone back on the line, and we're going to have another go at that, okay? Awesome job. So I saw pretty much everyone there nailing it, so that's awesome to see. Now, we're going to move on to an activity that's a little bit more tricky, because in long jump we don't actually jump off the 2 feet. That was just to get us comfortable jumping and landing on our 2 feet. So we're going to move on to the 1 foot to 2 foot jump, okay? So we're going to be pushing off our dominant foot. We've got to remember which foot we're jumping off is our dominant foot. So whatever foot you kick the footy with, or the soccer ball, or whatever, or anything like that, that's the foot your dominant foot is, okay? So we're going to be starting about 2 to 3 meters from the line. We're just going to be having a little bit of a jog up. We're going to be pushing off our dominant foot, and we're going to be landing on our 2 feet, okay? So we're going to still have to be remembering our bent knees when we land, and our arms propelling us forward, because if we don't do that, we're not going to be jumping very far. So we're going to start about 3 meters from the line. We're going to slowly jog up. We're going to push off the 1 foot. We're going to be propelling ourselves forward with our arms, and we're going to be landing with our legs bent. Does that make sense? Is there any questions? Yes, Jaden.
So we're not jumping off 2 feet anymore.
No, so that, like I said, that activity was just to get us comfortable landing on our 2 feet. So we're pushing off 1 foot, because that's what you do in long jump. So we're going to the line, pushing off 1 foot, and we're landing on our 2, okay? Does that make sense to everyone? Awesome, so we'll give that a try. So everyone back out on the white line. Right, off we go, give that one a crack. Sure, mate. See Jaden. Oh, so are we landing on our 2 feet? We land on 2 feet there. Have another go. Have a look. Focusing. No, so what do we have to focus on? 1 foot to what?
2.
2. So really try and focus on maybe draw them up a bit. Go a little bit closer. A little bit, another meter, yep. So we're just pushing off the 1 foot, and we've got to remember to land on our 2.
Yeah.
Have another go at that. So 1 foot to 2. Does that feel a lot better?
Yeah.
Much better. Have another go.
Can I do it with a runner?
Yep. Yep. Have a little bit of run up. Awesome job. Look at that. How much better was that? Right. That's all we've got time for. Can everyone bring it in, please? Thank you very much, Johnny. I know you really wanted to be a part of the lesson, so I really appreciate you involving yourself in the lesson in some way. So I really appreciate that. Can we all give Johnny a round of applause, please? Yep, well done. Rightio. So, like I said, that's all we've got time for today. I hope you've learnt something on long jump. What's one thing you can take away from this lesson, Jaden?
We land on 2 feet.
Yep, beautiful. What's something else you can take away?
We need ability to use our arms to propel us.
Awesome job. Rightio. So next week we're going to be going on with long jump, and we're going to be working our way up to a bit bigger run, and we're going to be jumping in the pit next week. So thank you very much.